What's up? I'm Vaughn. I'm the founder and CEO of Tier 5. I'm a little blurry, I guess. Anyways, we built your Chrome extension, so I wanted to go in since several of you guys have asked for some help and some training on how to get everything set up. I wanted to go in and create first, a very quick and dirty training that's going to be a little bit long and lengthy because I'm not going to break this one all up into pieces because I have to travel to the US tomorrow, so I'm a little crunched on time, but I wanted to go ahead and get this done for you. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to log into our Your Chrome extension account. We're going to log into our portal. This is the portal that we sent you via email whenever you signed up. So we're going to go ahead and log in here to the portal, and then once we get logged in here to the portal, this is what you're going to see here, okay? So depending on what offer you took, you're either going to be able to create just one extension, or if you took the additional offer, you'll be able to create some additional extensions, however many you purchased, all right? So what you're going to do is you're just going to click this button. If you're first getting started, you're going to click this button right here to create your extension. If you've already created an extension already and you want to create your second extension or your third extension, you'll just click this drop down menu over here, and then you'll have a thing right here that says create extension, and you'll just click on that, all right? And then whenever you click on that, what that's going to do is that is going to essentially pop you up a little thing here where you're going to go in and actually begin to fill out some of the information for your extension. All right, so here we're going to give our extension a name. So we're going to call this the Tier 5 Partner Program. All right, and then we're going to give an extension version. So your extension version, whatever version that you put inside here, whenever you upload this Chrome extension, you're going to actually give that same version number to Google Chrome. Google Chrome is going to ask you what the version number is, and you're going to put this version number in there. So we're just going to put here, since it's the first time we're doing anything with this Chrome extension, we're going to put in standard, engineering convention 1.0.0. You can put anything that you want here, okay? It can be version 172 right off the bat if that's what you want. But I recommend if you're just getting started, you're just going to put 1.0.1 or 1.0.0 as your version, all right? Then from here, we're going to need some logos. So we're going to need some images from you. And then if you just click right over here, and look at this little question mark thing, it's going to tell you exactly the size of the image that you need. Okay, so this image, for example, needs to be 16 by 16 pixels. This image right here needs to be 48 by 48 pixels. This image right here needs to be 128 by 128 pixels. And then this image can be any size that you want this image, because this is going to actually go inside your Chrome extension. These images here are going to be actually used for the Google Chrome store and for your tray icons and things like that. So these image sizes are determined by Google. They force you to use a specific size. This is the image that's actually going to be the logo inside your extension that you'll see in just a few minutes once we finish building everything. Okay, so you'll need to go in and actually give these images. If you don't have these images, just go in and actually create them. You can use Photoshop or something like that. I don't actually have them, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pause this video and I'm going to go create them real quick. Alright, so I went ahead and actually created my images. So now that I've actually created my images, what we're going to do is we're just going to give our images here. So I'm going to go in and pick my small logo. And again, remember, if you don't remember the sizes, you just hover over here. The sizes, you just hover over here. It will show you the exact sizes that you need. So I'm going to come in here to where I save my images. Here's my 16 by 16. I needed a 48 by 48. There's that. I needed some 128 by 128. And then I need my primary logo. So here's going to be my primary logo. Remember, the primary logo is what's going to show up inside the Chrome extension itself. The other logos are icons that are going to be used by Google Chrome in the Google Chrome store and in your extension tray up here. As you can see up here, I have several different extensions. So these little icons are these icons that are showing up over there. All right. So now you want to give a short description and give a long description. Now I go into much more detail on this in my case study to show you, okay, hey, what should be in your long description, what should be in your short description. if you really want to leverage this extension to get yourself to rank number 1 on Google for specific keywords, okay? So I go in and kind of let you know what types of names you need to use, what types of descriptions and stuff that you need to use, all that good stuff. I'm not going to get into that strategy on how to really set this up to rank number 1 on Google virtually overnight for whatever keywords that you want. So I'm going to leave it up to you here. Just know that here you're actually going to put in, here you're going to actually put in some short description, here you're going to actually, and here you're going to put in some long description, okay? So you just put in some short description. This is So this is an extension that will help Tier 5 partners actually leverage the Tier 5 partner program. All right, so let's give a long extension, a long description. So Tier 5 partners will love having this Chrome extension as it will help them leverage the Tier 5 partner program to grow their business and to build recurring revenue streams. Okay? Now you want to select a category for your extension. So I'm going to pick a Tier 5 partner. Now, before I go any further, I just kind of want to explain to you what these categories are. Okay? So in order to do that, let me come over here to draw.io, and let me just explain to you really quickly, okay, what these categories are, where they show up, and if they are relevant to you at all. Okay. Now I do want you to know that if you feel like we're missing categories that are needed for you, then just let us know. We can add those categories in. But I think after you get an ideal, of what's actually going on here, then you'll have a good understanding of what those categories are for and whether they actually apply to you or not. Okay, so we're actually in your Chrome extension right now. We're inside the portal and we're actually building our Chrome extension. Okay. So your Chrome extension, what you need to know about your Chrome extension is we have 4 different account types. We have what's called a CEO account. This is the account that we're in right now, building the Chrome extension. So in the Chrome, in order to build the Chrome extension, you have to have an account that's called a CEO account, which stands for a Chrome extension owner. Okay? So we have that CEO account. We have what's called a partner account. We have what's called a master partner account, and we have what's called an admin account. We'll call that a super admin. Okay? So these are the different account types that we actually have in your Chrome extension. Now again, the portal that we're logged into is right now to create our Google Chrome extension. This is a CEO account. Okay? So how is this CEO account created? Well, this CEO account is created and managed by a partner. So for example, when you signed up, if you took this thing right here, if you took this, we offered you a partner account, okay? And inside that partner account, what you can do is we give you a number of extensions, 10, 20, 100, 1,000, unlimited. You get inside, depending on the offer that you sign up, you get access to a partner account, and you have so many extensions inside that partner account. Now, in that partner account, you can't actually go in and create extensions like we're creating inside the CEO account. What you can do is you can create the CEO account, and you can assign them a set number of extensions. So for example, if you have clients and customers and you want to sell this extension to them to help them actually boost their SEO, then what you're going to do is you're going to have a partner account, and whenever somebody wants to get these extensions from you, you're going to create their account, and you're going to assign them 1 extension or 10 extensions or 100 extensions, depending on how many extensions that they purchase. Now, this partner account is the account that we offered you if you took this additional if you took this additional order right here. We offered you a partner account instead of a CEO account so that you can create these and set them up for your clients and customers, okay? So in this partner account, whenever you create the CEO accounts, whenever you create that CEO account and you assign them extensions, there's a switch inside there for turning on banners. And you're going to see that inside your CEO account, you're either going to be able to add banners in your extension, or you're not going to be able to add banners in your extension, okay? So as a partner, when you create the CEO, you can decide whether or not they get to add their own banners, or will it be your partner banners that show up inside the extension, okay? So you can sell them the low version of the extension, not let them have any banners, and then whenever they create their extension, you're going to have your banner ads as a partner inside that extension, where their extension users are going to be seeing your advertisement, all right? If you turn the banner ads on for them, they will be able to upload their own banners inside the extension versus having your banners in the extension. So all this does here is this category tells the partner what type of extension that they're launching, so that if they have banner ads turned off and it's the partner's ads that are showing up, or it's the partner's banners that are showing up, they can decide, okay, which one of my banner ads do I want to show up inside this extension, okay? So if you have banner ads, and you probably do because that's the offer that we're selling, you know that most of you are probably you're buying the unlocked version where you have your own banner ads, and if that's the case, if you have your own banner ads, this category does nothing. It will actually do nothing, so you can pick anything that you want. But if you want different categories, just let us know. But just know that for most of you guys, this is probably not going to do anything inside the extension, because as a CEO, you probably can upload your own banner ads, and all this does is tell the partner that sold you the software what type of extension that you have, so that they can determine if you didn't buy the upgrade and your extension is going to have their banner ads in it, which one of their banner ads do they want to show inside your extension. So odds are this probably isn't going to affect you at all, and you don't actually have to do anything with that. So give me just 1 second. All right, so now you know that this isn't really going to affect you at all. So you can just really pick whatever you want there. Now, enable sign up for your extension. What this is going to do is on the login screen for your extension, it's going to turn on a little thing that says don't have an account, sign up here. And then that's going to be a hyperlink that they can click on, and that hyperlink will actually take them to whatever page that you put inside here. So I'm just going to put a link to our partner program, because this is an extension for Tier 5 partners. So I'm just going to put a link to our partner program here, where if they don't have an account on this extension, what they need to do is they need to go sign up for our partner program. Okay, so now I've filled out this entire form. So now I'm done here with this entire form, all right? So we put the extension name, we put our version, we put our different logos, we put our short description, our long description, we put in the category for our extension. Remember, that category probably doesn't affect you, so you don't even really need to worry about the category. Just pick anything that you want for the most part. I've went ahead and enabled the sign up. Now you don't have to do this, but I've went ahead and actually enabled the sign up for the extension, so that I've went ahead and enabled the sign up so that if someone finds the extension organically, which is what we're hoping happens, and they install it and they want to go use it, and they realize, oh, I don't have an account, there's an easy link in there where they can figure out, oh, hey, where do I go get an account from? All right, so now we're just going to go ahead and click add, and now we can see success. Our extension was created successfully. Okay, so now we've actually successfully created our extension. And we can come in here and we can update our logo at any time we want. We can update our sign up link at any time we want. We can update our extension version at any time we want. And we can go ahead and download the source code to our extension that we're going to be giving to Google Chrome whenever we upload this to the Google Chrome extension store. All right. But before we do anything next, the next thing I want to do is I want to come over here to this redirect link, okay? So I'm going to come over here to this redirect link, I'm going to click on that, and then I'm going to click this button to add something. And you can see we have two different redirect links here. We have the install link and we have the uninstall link, okay? So the install link is what's going to actually trigger whenever someone installs the extension. As soon as they install the extension, it will automatically open up that link in that page, okay? So you can use that to sell them something, you can use them to explain to them how to use the extension, what they should expect from the extension, give them a special offer, etc., etc. The uninstall link, this link is a link that will automatically be opened, and I'll show you. It will automatically be opened when they uninstall the extension. So if they no longer want your extension and they decide, hey, I'm going to uninstall the extension, here you can automatically, as soon as they uninstall it, you can automatically open up a different link. This could be an exit survey, this could be another offer, or you can just not use these if you don't want to use these, but I'm going to actually use them. So for my install link, I'm going to actually take them to this Your Chrome extension page, okay? And then I have a free course at start.johnvaughn.io, and in this free course I teach people how I've turned my Facebook profile into an ATM and how I've been able to generate millions and millions of dollars from random strangers on Facebook just by leveraging social media. All right, so if they uninstall the extension, I'm going to take them over here and let them go over here. Now again, you guys probably want to put a little bit more thought into this, like, okay, hey, after they installed the extension, what's their psychological state? What's the best thing for me to show them? If they just uninstalled my extension, probably what's their psychological state? What's the best thing for me to show them? Here, I'm just adding these as an example so that you can see. Okay, so now I've added these in. I've added my install link. I've added my uninstall link. So now I'm going to come over here to my dashboard. And inside my dashboard, I'm going to click on this actions, and I'm going to click this download thing. Okay? Now, whenever you click this download thing, what's going to happen is you're going to see these permission justifications. So these permission justifications, you can go in and re-download your extension anytime you want to get access to these permission justifications. They're going to show up anytime you go to uninstall or anytime you go to download your extension code. These are what you're going to want to give a variation of whenever you upload this extension to the Google Chrome Store, if you plan on uploading it to the Google Chrome Store. I really suggest you do, because that's how you're going to get this epic SEO boost and get free traffic and leads and sales from Google organically. All right? That's how you're going to be able to do this, is by uploading this extension to the Google Chrome Store. And whenever you upload it, Google Chrome's going to ask you for different justifications for permissions that your extension is asking, and then these are the permissions that you're going to actually need and the justifications that you're going to give. All right, so just accept that, and then you'll see a message up here at the top that says we're processing your download and we're going to get your extension downloaded. And now you've created your extension. It's going to be downloaded here. And again, like I said, I'm not breaking all these up into short and sweet videos. I'll do that whenever I come back from my trip. Right now, I just wanted to get you guys going and see and let you guys know, okay, everything inside here, how to do everything inside here. So right now we're just waiting for the extension download, okay? So keep in mind this will take a little bit of time to go in, and you can see right now over here in the bottom left, we've got our extension download, okay? So here's our complete extension file. So you can go ahead and test it out right now. You can completely go in and actually test it out right now. All you need to do is come in here and find your extension, extract it. We're going to go ahead and extract this. Now it's been extracted. Then what you're going to do is you're going to click on this little extension icon right up here, and you're going to go Manage Extension. Now, you do need to make sure that up here you have this developer mode enabled so that you can load extensions that are on your computer versus extensions that are coming from the official Google Chrome Store. So you need to make sure that you have developer enabled here. Once you have developer enabled, you're just going to go ahead and click Load Unpack, and then you're going to go find that extension that you just downloaded. Here's that extension file that we just downloaded, so we're just going to double click on that, and then we're going to select folder, and that's going to actually install the extension. Now, as soon as we install the extension, look what happens. As soon as we install that extension, it opens up this page because that was our install link. If you remember, we added an install link where as soon as somebody installs the extension, it will trigger your page to open automatically, okay? So this page is opened automatically as soon as we installed the extension. And before we do anything else, let's just go in and remove this extension, okay? So let's remove this extension, and you'll see that as soon as I remove this extension, my other link is going to show up. My uninstall link is going to automatically open. So you can see here, there's my uninstall link. My uninstall link has automatically opened because they've uninstalled the extension. Okay, so again, you just come over here to manage extensions, you click load unpacked as long as you have developer mode open, and then you're just going to find the extension file that you downloaded and unzipped just a second ago, and then you're going to double click to go inside of it, and then once you get inside of it, you're just going to hit select folder. And again, as soon as this extension is installed, it is going to trigger the install link to open up automatically. So let's go ahead and click that, and you can see, boom, there is my install link. All right, so now if you actually look at your extensions, you'll see, hey, what will you see here? Okay, well, if you look over here, here is that extension. Okay, so here's your extension. This was the name that we gave to the extension. So this was the name whenever we actually went in over here. Let's just show you again. So remember, we gave an extension name. Here's that extension name right there. If you remember, we gave a version number, an extension version number. Here's that extension version number right there. If you remember, we gave some logos, some different size logos. Here's one of those logos right up here in the extension tray. Okay, so you can see right up here. You can see right up here in this extension tray, you know, at the top right where my mouse is moving over here, this thing that my mouse is hovering over, this was one of those logos that we uploaded. It's one of those small logos that we uploaded, okay? And then if you look over here on your extensions, you see over here is another one of those logos that we uploaded. And then we had this short description, okay? So you see your short description. We also have that same short description right here. So that short description is listed right there, okay? So now let's look inside the extension. We're going to go ahead and click on the extension and open the extension. Here's our logo. So if you remember, we also gave a primary logo. So here's that primary logo inside of the extension. We gave that primary logo. Here's that primary logo inside of the extension. Okay? We also gave a sign-up link. We enabled sign-up link. We gave a sign-up link. And you can see I told you it just popped up a little thing that says don't have an account, sign up. And we actually, remember, we were sending them to our partner page to be able to sign up and get an account. Where you would send them to is, if you're selling the extension, you're going to send them to a sales page so that they can buy an account. If you're giving it away for free as a lead magnet, you're going to send them to an opt-in page where they can opt in and their account can be created. And in a couple minutes, I'll show you how to create their accounts manually and how to automate the entire process. All right? So again, that sign-up link that we put in here, we're just going to click that, and that's going to take them to the page that we gave as a sign-up page, and this is where they can go in and actually sign up for that extension. All right, so there's your extension initially all built, and then now we're going to go in and actually create a user and everything so that you can see what happens whenever they log in. All right, so now we did get our extension installed and everything, but we need a username and password. We need a username and password to be able to go in and actually sign up and use the extension. So you're going to be able to do that right here. So here's your user list. And you can see from this drop down, again, if you have multiple extensions, you can see from this drop down, here's your extension that we just created. If you want to create another extension, it will let you know if you have more extensions available to create. You just click that button and it will take you through the exact same process that we just went through. You can create another extension, launch another extension. Okay, and then if you want to switch between between one extension to the other extension, just click on here and then just, you know, find the extension that you want to manage, then just do that. Okay. So now we need to create a user. Now I'm going to show you how to create these users manually, and then also you can go in and actually create these users automatically by using our APIs. I'm going to go in and show you where our APIs are. and then you'll be able to create them automatically. You can actually use those APIs where when someone buys the extension, if you're selling it, or if you're giving it away for free, when someone, you know, opts in to get their account, how you can actually create everything, automatically and through our APIs without having to come in here manually and do it. But first, I'm just going to go in and create a user. Now, so I'm just going to come over here to my user list. I don't have any users yet, so I'm just going to create a new one. And then you can put their name in if you want. You can put their last name in if you want. That's really not necessary at all. But they do need an email address. Okay? So I'm just going to put in some email address here. And I'm going to click add. Okay? So I clicked add. So by default, the password is going to be 123456. They can go in and change that password from inside the extension if they want to change that password from inside the extension, all right? But by default, the password will automatically just be 123456, and you just let your user know once they sign up or buy the extension, use that email address, your password is 123456. Go ahead and change it once you get logged into the extension. So you can go ahead and delete that user if you want to delete that user. You can do this manually or through APIs. If you want to remove access, you don't want to delete them, but you want to just suspend them so that they can't use the extension anymore, either because they're no longer paying for it, or maybe you just don't like them. So you can go ahead and just turn their access off, and they won't be able to log in. So I'll show you that here in a second. So let's go ahead and log in. We're going to put in our email address. We're going to put in our password. Again, if they forgot their password, they can just go in and actually get their password reset right here. And let's log in. So now you can see I'm logged in to the extension. So now I'm logged into the extension, and you can see there's actually no video here. There's no featured video here. There's no banner ads that you've actually uploaded here. Okay. Let's look at our useful links page. There's no links over here. Why? Because you haven't set any of this stuff up. So now they can log into the extension, but there's really not much for them to do inside the extension because you haven't done anything. So since you haven't done anything, you got to do a little bit more stuff if you want to use this as an actual lead magnet to deliver them some value. And I'm now going to go in and show you how to do that stuff after like a 5-minute break. So I'm just going to pause this and then take a 5-minute break, and then I'll show you how to do all that stuff. All right, so let's continue, and let's go ahead and add some content into our extension. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add a featured video. All right, so again, if you look back in the extension, you can see here's a video, here's a featured video. All right, so the big difference between these two, I'll go ahead and explain them to you. The video tab is like an autoresponder. Okay, so this is kind of like a traditional autoresponder with your emails, but instead of emails, it's for video content. So let's say you have a training course. I have a training course on let's say organic marketing. I could go in and put my full training course inside here, and I can set a time delay, like a drip schedule, in between each video, where someone's going to get, a video the first day, and then after 3 days they'll get the next video, after 2 days they'll get the next video, then after 1 day they'll get another video, then after 7 days they'll get another video, and each time there's a new video, they're going to get a push notification on their browser to let them know that a new video is now available to them. This keeps you relevant. This keeps them having the extension installed so that you can do things like send push notifications out to them, which I'll show you how to do in a couple minutes. Keeps them using the extension, and it keeps them actually consuming your content, and it helps you actually build your brand, okay? So that's what the videos are. They're like a drip series. They're like an autoresponder. Your featured video is for now marketing. So to give you an example, of this, all right? Let me figure out how I can give you an example. Let me figure out how I can give you an example of this real quick. Let me figure out how I can give you an example real quick. Don't worry, I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to give you an example here real quick. Okay. So let me give you an example here real quick. Let me give you an example here real quick. All right. So your featured videos are going to be like this. Let's say this they're going to get for 3 days, this they're going to get for 7 days, this they're going to get for 2 days, this they're going to get for 3 days, this they're going to get for 9 days. These are your videos. This is your featured. Here there's only one video, okay? And the reason, so I'm just making a video thing there. Okay, these are all videos as well. So the reason that you want to do this is because let's say here I put my organic marketing course. Okay, so video 1 on my organic marketing course, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 videos, let's say, in my organic marketing course, and you're going to get the first video after. You're going to get the first video whenever you sign up for the extension. That first video is going to be there, and it's going to be there for 3 days. And then after 3 days, you're going to get a broadcast notification, a push notification on your browser, letting you know there's a new video, and this new video is available to you. All right? And then after 7 days, this video is going to go away, and you're going to get a push notification, a browser notification that there's a new training video for you, and you're going to be on this video, and so forth. All right? So eventually, you're going to get down here, and you're going to have consumed all the videos, and I can go in and add more videos anytime I want, all right? So what could be happening is people could be coming in, and I've got, let's say, 6 people over here, I've got 3 people over there, I've got 21 people over here, I've got 19 people over here, I got 60 people over here. So in this video series, everybody is in a different spot on what video they're actually consuming. But for your featured video, everybody sees this video regardless of where they're at here. Okay, so all of these people, regardless where they're at over here, they will always see this featured video in your featured video tab, and you can go update that anytime you want. So if I have a special offer that's only valid for this week, I can go in and actually update my featured video with that special offer, and everybody inside my extension, regardless of where they're at inside this, video series and this drip campaign, they can go see my offer that I have. And then whenever I change my offer next week, I can go change my featured video as well. So hopefully that makes sense, and you understand how you can use that featured video, and what the value and the importance is of that featured video. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in and actually get our featured video set. All right. So to set our featured video, what we're going to do is I'm going to go find something on YouTube. I'm going to go find this video on YouTube here. It's for one of my paid ads. And what we're going to do is we're going to click, so these are embedded videos, so you can't just give the YouTube URL here, you have to give the embed link. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're just going to click on share, and you're going to click on this embed thing, and you're going to copy this right here, paste it somewhere. And what you're going to do is you're going to grab this embed link. So you can see that here's a link right here, and it includes this embed option. Let me unblock that URL. So you can see here's a link that I'm grabbing right here. I'm grabbing this link, and you can see inside this link there is this embed code. All right, there's this little keyword that says embed. So this is the link that you're going to actually grab, and we're going to go in and we're going to put this over here. We're going to put in that embed link right there, and then we're going to give a video description. This is an epic offer that I'm running right now. All right, so let's actually be a little bit more strategic about this. I do have a special offer for the Tier 5 Partner Program that I'm running right now. Okay. So this special offer I'm actually running right now for the Tier 5 Partner Program because I'm about to travel, and this is a special offer that I'm making to basically cover the cost of my trip to travel to the United States. So this offer is only valid right now. It's different than my normal offer, so this is a good thing for my featured video. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to grab this right here. I'm going to grab this embed link here. and I'm going to paste this in here. Okay. So I'm going to give it a video title, I'm going to give a video link, I'm going to give a video description, and I'm going to go ahead and add that. So now that's been added there, I can only add one featured video. I can go in and update this anytime I want. Alright, so now that I've added that featured video in here, I can just come over here, and then you'll see, boom, there's my featured video. So now they have access to my featured video right inside the extension, and they can go in and actually watch my featured video. They can see my title of my featured video, and then they can see my description that I've added there. Okay, so now you know how to go in and actually add your featured video. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to add some banners. So I'm going to go in and add a banner real quick, and you can see right over here it tells you the size of your banner. 120 pixels by 350, so 350 by 120. I don't have one of those, so I'm going to go pause this real quick and create one of those. Alright, so now I went in and actually created my banner ad according to the size that it told me to create here. I created that. Here's my banner ad, and then I can just give some link here. I don't know what link I'm going to give to it, so let's just go to give friend connector. Let's give a link to friend connector, and then people can go buy friend connector from here. Okay. So I'm going to give this friend connector link. Again, that's just for demo. I'm going to add that here. Okay, so now I've added my banner ad. There's my banner ad right there. And now if I go back to this extension, boom, you can see my banner ad's been added there. Go to my featured video, there's my banner ad. Right down at the bottom, there's my banner ad. I can click it, it's going to take me to friend connector. Again, you can go in and update this anytime you want. You can go change your banner ad, you can go change this image anytime you want. So this is updated dynamically. You can update it, and you can see that we haven't had to re-download our extension file. All these changes are actually dynamically. As soon as you make the changes, they change for everybody in the Chrome extension. Alright, so now we've got our featured video. So now let's go in and actually add some videos to our video series. Okay, so we're going to grab another video here from YouTube. I'll grab this same video that I had before, because it's awesome. It's super awesome. So we're going to go in and we're going to just grab this embed link again. And we're going to post this embed link in there. And this is going to just say my ad. So here's a video description. Just like before, they're going to get to see your title. They're going to get to see your video. They're going to get to see your description. This is showing you, again, like I showed you, that these videos have, you know, how long are they in your drip campaign. So we're going to put this for 1 day. And then you can also enable banner ads for this video. So if you enable banner ads for this video, what it's going to do, it's going to override your default banner ad. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come over here. I'm going to grab this link right here. I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to give this link here, and then I'm just going to make a change real quick in Photoshop. I'm just going to put a smiley face on there, and then I'm going to put a V1 there. Just going to stand for video 1, just so that you can understand that they're different videos. Or that they're different banners. Okay, I'm going to save this as banner 2. So let's choose our file. This is going to be banner 2. We've got our link inside there. Okay, so let's go ahead and add this video. So now I've got this video added. Now that I've got this video added, if I want to go back inside the extension, let's go ahead and log out here. And let's log back into the extension. Well, for some reason this person did not actually get this. So let's take a look real quick and see what would happen if a different person gets that. So let's log in as a different user and see what a different user is going to see. So it looks like there's a small issue right here. I'm not honestly 100% sure what the small issue is, but I can guarantee you that by the time you watch this video, this issue won't be here anymore because these guys will fix it, and they're actually... So here's my ad. It just took a second to get there. That's what's happening. It just takes a couple minutes to actually get there. Takes 2 minutes if I can remember. All right. So if I remember, it actually takes 2 minutes for the extension to go back out and look and see is there any new video? Has the videos changed? So anyways, you can see here, now that we've got that in there, you can see here, here's my video, my first video series, and here's my epic coupon for video 1. All right? So that's different than this banner, or it should be different than this banner. Okay. Let's give that to them. Actually, this may not be wrong. I think what's happened here is they show the banner that shows up here. The banner that shows up for your featured video is whatever banner is actually showing up for whatever banner is showing up for whatever ad that they're on. So if they're on a different ad that has a different banner, then the featured video banner will be the same. But don't worry, I'm actually going to have them change that, and I'm going to have them give you a way where you can add your own banner with your featured image. So with your featured video, you'll be able to put your own distinct banner. So I'll have them go in and actually add that. So that will come in just, like a few days. We'll go in and actually add that feature and functionality inside you. All right, so now from here you can just continue to actually add your videos. If you want to add more videos, you can continue to actually build your video campaign. So let's go in and just add another video for you real quick. Let's go in and add another video real quick. I'm John Vaughn, and I'm the founder and CEO of Tier 5. I hope you're enjoying watching my YouTube ads. So let's go in and grab this link. And let's add this in here. This is another ad. Okay, so this is another ad in my ad series. How long is this video should be there for? That's another day. Do you want to have a specific banner for this video that's different than your default banner? If so, then you're going to enable this, upload your banner and your link. If you just want to use the default banner that you've already uploaded, then you just don't turn that on. If you don't turn this on, it will use the default banner that you've created in the banner section. Okay, so let's go ahead and add that. Remember this banner, if you don't enable that, it will use that banner. Alright, so now we've got our featured video set up. We've got 2 videos in our video series. Let's add one more video in our video series. I'll show you how I can help you get. Okay, so how many days should that be there? We're going to put that should be there 2 days. I'm not going to put a special banner here. But the only reason I'm doing that is I wanted to show you guys that once you actually create this video campaign, you can drag and drop these in order. Okay, so you can go in and actually drag and drop these in order and change the order around if you want to actually change the order around. You don't have to go in and delete everything. You just, if you decide, okay, hey, I want these in a different order, you can go in and actually change them you can go ahead and change them in a different order. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go in and we're going to add our useful links. So again, inside the extension, we've got our video campaign where they're on a video campaign. We've got our featured video where they can actually see their featured video. And the next thing, we want to add some useful links. Okay, so they have this page over here for useful links. Right now it's empty. All right, so this is a place where you can put all the links that you want. So I'm going to put in free training. I'm going to put in a link here to your Chrome extension as well. Put in a link to my partner program. So now we've added 3 links. Now we've got 3 links added in. And now if they come over here to this useful links page, look, there's our links. So now they have access to your links there. They can click on your links and go check out your links. There's your free training. There's your Chrome extension. And again, these are all dynamic, so if you want to remove that your Chrome extension because it's not valid anymore, you just remove it inside the software. It's no longer there anymore. So it's been removed. You can update them anytime you want, completely dynamic. So now you know how to go in and actually create your useful links. Okay? So now you're creating your useful links. And then the other thing that I want to show you is how to do your broadcast. All right? So if you want to do a broadcast, what you're going to do is you're going to click on this thing over here that says schedule broadcast. You're going to click Add Broadcast. You can see this is all done in UTC time, so you can see the current UTC time right now. So this is showing you the current UTC time right now. it is October 28th, 2021 at this date, 12:52. So we can go in and pick for today, and we can pick for the time, you know, at 12, and then we can do 55, and this is PM, so we can do PM. Okay, so we can set that time and date. So now we've set that time and date, and then we can do some label upgrade now, upgrade the stuff, get an upgrade now, https partner.tier5.us. We're going to go ahead and add that in. And then the other thing that I need to do real quick is just come in here . This is my other screen, so this may look a little weird right now. This is my other screen, and the reason I'm showing you this is because I think on my other screen, I think this is where the actual broadcast notification, the push notification, is going to end up showing up. I'm not sure I'm really not sure which one of my screens that it's going to actually show up on, so I just wanted to show you my other screen real quick and see, okay, hey, when this is going to actually show up. So you can see, hey, here's one of those. You can see here's one of those push notifications right here. All right, that was the push notification to let them know there's a new video. Okay, so that was that push notification to drive them to go watch the video that you've actually uploaded that they need to see. So it looks like my push notifications are going to be showing up on this screen over here. So we're just going to move this over here so you can see our push notifications. They're on a different screen, and they're going to end up showing. They're going to end up showing over here at the bottom. Sorry for the weirdness, because you're also seeing my OBS Studio on that screen. So what we're going to do is we're just going to actually wait now for this time delay right here at 12:55. That's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for that UTC time to come in, and then you'll see that the broadcast notification that we're sending to our users is just going to pop up anywhere they're on the internet. So if they have Google Chrome opened, then it's going to pop up on Google Chrome and show them your advertisement, your push notification, your marketing message, okay? If they don't have it open, that whenever they do open Google Chrome, it will show up then. So we're going to make sure that they see your broadcast notification. We're going to make sure that they see your push notification, okay? So if they have their browser opened, as long as they have your extension installed, if they have their browser open, if they have Google Chrome opened, whenever your push notification is scheduled to show out, it's going to pop up on their screen like you're going to see here in a second, and they're going to get to see it. If they don't have their browser open, don't even have their computer turned on, when they do turn their computer on and they do actually open their browser, then one of the first things that's going to happen is they're going to get that push notification. They're also going to get a very similar push notification whenever you add a new video and they switch days in their video series and they're on a new day inside their video series. They're also going to get a push notification whenever you change your featured video, okay? So whenever things are happening inside the extension, they're going to get those notifications automatically to let them know, hey, some new stuff has happened. Hey, new stuff has happened here, okay? So what we're going to do now is we're just waiting. This is on my other screen over here, so I'm going to try to make this bigger so that you can see this push notification whenever it pops up here, whenever it's time for this thing over here to fire. We set it, so we got to wait a couple minutes, okay? So we got to wait a couple minutes, and then once we wait a couple minutes, then I'm sure that this little push notification will pop up and you'll get to see it hopefully right down here. You'll get to, oh, where did that go? You'll get to see it right over here, okay? I'm hoping that's what will happen. Sometimes they don't actually pop up. Sometimes they don't actually pop up when I'm live streaming. So when I'm live streaming, sometimes since I'm live streaming, and I am live streaming on Facebook, sometimes Facebook will actually just like hide those push notifications and not show those push notifications until you're done with your live stream. Okay, so what I'm going to do to try to counteract that is I'm going to try to go to my user list so that you can see one of these, and I'm going to actually just create a new user here. and I'm going to log out of the actual extension here, and I'm going to log in as a different user, just because I think this will prompt you to be able to see one of those push notifications and what those push notifications look like. So let's just wait and see if one of those push notifications actually pop up. So there's that push notification. You can see it right there. That was that push notification that we sent out that said upgrade now, get an upgrade now, link. There's the actual link. So, and then they can click that, and if they click that, what you're seeing on my other screen is it actually opens up the link. So you can see here's another push notification that's letting them know about the video, that there was actually a video there. So, and this is going to stay on their screen until they click close, okay? So this is staying on their screen until they click close. And the background there you saw, I actually clicked on that. I clicked on that push notification. That was the broadcast message that I sent out that said upgrade now. When I clicked on that, it opened up the link that I actually put in there. This push notification that's here on my ad, this is just letting them know that there's a new video. And they can actually click on this and that will not do anything. It will just dismiss the notification there, okay? So you can see that, again, I'll go in and actually show you. I'll show you that again. So let me show you one more time, okay? And like I said, again, these push notifications are a little finicky because they're dependent on Google Chrome. And if you're live streaming or something, like I'm live streaming on Facebook. So if you can't understand why I'm making these videos, I'm also live streaming on Facebook, which is why you see this Facebook Live over here, because I'm also live streaming on Facebook. So since I'm live streaming on Facebook, sometimes Google doesn't show those push notifications because you're live streaming. All right. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and set up another push notification and show it again, just to show you guys how to do it again. All right. So what we're gonna do again is we're just going to come over here and we're gonna turn that display capture off real quick. We're gonna come back over here to our scheduled broadcast. This one's actually expired already, and this is going to say your free ad. This is basically free advertising for you. So this is basically free advertising for you. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to put in some we're going to put in Chirply, okay, and we're going to take them to Chirply. I'm just going to close Chirply just so you guys can see what's actually happening. We're just going to take them to Chirply. And then now what we need to do is, again, over here we have the 28th. This is all in UTC time, so you need to make sure you're doing it in UTC time. And this is at 1:01. It's 1:01 on October 28th, 1:01 p.m. So we're going to pick October 28th. We're going to go to our time. We're going to pick 1:0123 a.m. You can see right up here what the time is. We're going to pick 4. We're just going to pick 5. All right. You always don't schedule them immediately. Make sure you're scheduling them like 2 minutes in advance. So if you want to schedule one right now, schedule it for 2 minutes from now. Don't try to schedule it exactly right now because it may not work properly. So we're going to schedule ours just a few minutes in advance, okay? So now we've got that scheduled, and then we're just going to hit add, okay? So we're just going to hit add here. Now we're all set, okay? Oh, we're not all set because we actually, sorry, we gave that the wrong time. We gave it AM and we should have given it PM. So, but regardless, check it out. Regardless, there's our ad that just popped up. So there's our free ad, our push notification. See it? Popped up on our other screen. That's what just popped up. Can you see it? That's our free ad right there. Now they can close it, or if they click on it, you watch this screen in the background. So you see the Your Chrome extension screen over here where the actual extension is at, that screen. So that's one screen on my computer. This is another screen on my computer. If you can't tell, I have lots of screens here inside my office, all right, or inside my studio. So now I just want you to notice if they click on this ad right here, watch the other screen. What happens? It's going to actually open up. It's going to open up my advertisement in that other screen. Okay, so that's what actually happens. They can click on that, open up their thing. But anyways, we're gonna set this again to PM 1, and then we're gonna set this to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna set that to 1:06 p.m. That way it's not expired yet. And then we're gonna put your free ad 2, basically free advertising for you, https www.sharply.io, and we're gonna add that. Okay, let's get rid of that. So now we've got another broadcast there. Okay, and now what we're going to do is we're just going to wait for a minute, and on my other screen over here, we're just going to wait for that to pop in, and then I'm just going to leave you for 30 seconds. Okay, I came back. I came back and if you guys are on Facebook watching this live stream and you're actually interested in getting this epic offer, just let me know on the live stream. Hey, look at there. There's my ad. Do you see my ad? It popped up. Let's click it. Oh, this is my notification letting them know. It's not my ad, sorry. This is my notification letting them know that there's a new video that they can go actually check out. Okay? So let's close that. Now here's my ad. And you can see it's opened them up my new ad. Now I opened them up on my other screen. Opened it up on my other screen. And not this screen, so you can't see it pop up on my other screen. But there's my ad. So now you can see how those broadcasts are actually working. All right? So let's turn this off. So now you can understand how those broadcasts are working, how to use those broadcasts, how to actually send those broadcasts, out. All right. So now we've kind of went through almost everything here. So we've went through almost everything here for you. We went through how to add a user. We went to how to add a user, how to enable, disable users, how to do your useful links, your redirect links, your featured videos, your video campaign, your scheduled broadcasts. The only other thing is how to actually automate everything and create your users on the fly. So how can you actually go in and create your users on the fly so you don't actually have to create them manually? Well, you can just actually use our API. So you just use our API. You can see here in our API we have a create user, a suspend user, an unsuspend user, and a delete user. So if you want to create your users automatically whenever they buy the extension or whenever they opt into your free lead magnet, once they do that, then you're just going to actually call our API. You can use Zapier, you can use Integromat, you can use if the platform that you're using you know, supports webhooks, inbuilt webhooks. You can use those inbuilt webhooks, and then you can just essentially send this data. You can essentially just send this data to this API, and that will automatically create your user with password 123456. Required fields are just going to be token, email, and extension token. Those are your required fields, and that's how you can go in and actually use our API to go in and actually create your users. So now you have a good understanding of everything in the platform. Again, I wanted to do a quick and dirty training video to get you guys started because I'm going to be traveling and I don't have a whole lot of time. So once I get settled from traveling, then I'll go in and actually make a more comprehensive, in-depth, step-by-step video, you know, training series where everything will be in, you know, its own little individual videos versus just this big long video. But this can actually get you started and get you going right now.